Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Friday. It is the 11th of December 2020. Gonna look at the sixth race from the Big A, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The sixth race from Aqueduct, it's an allowance optional claimer, purse $85,000, race for 3-year-olds, which have never won $13,000 other than main claiming starter, or which never won a state bred allowance race, or which never won 4 races. Optional claim price here of $80,000. We have a field of 7 horses, including a part of an entry going to the main track, the distance of around 1,400 meters, or the 7 furlong trip on the Aqueduct main track. 1,400 meters, 7 furlongs here. And I show the diagram, just gives me a second to look down my notes, just bear with me. My top selection, I'm going to take the number 6 horse, Mijos, as a top selection. We'll go 6-4-2-1 in the superfecta, 6-4-2-1 super, top selection of the 6 horse, Mijos. This 4-year-old colt by Cairo Prince, Jimmy Jerkins trains, Trevor McCarthy gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came Halloween at Belmont, muddy going, 7 furlongs in the grade 3 Boulder Ruler handicap. And he finished 4th by 5 1/4 lengths there. And he broke well that day, but was just a little bit too wide and just couldn't keep up with those horses. Stepping down in class here today, back to a 1-turn mile. I think back to a 7 furlong trip. I think he really should run a good race. 2 back, he ran the 25th of September at Belmont, 7 furlongs, an optional 80 claimer. First off, the little bit of a refreshing of 2 months. He finished 3rd by 2 lengths, and he kind of plodded along, never quickened up, never weakened out of it. I thought it was an okay effort there. And then prior to that, an optional 80 at Saratoga, 6.5 furlongs, July 23rd. He finished 4th by 8 1/4 lengths there. It was very wide and just never showed up. And then throughout the race before, which was Westchester at Belmont, muddy going, mile 16th. It was Code of Honor won very easily that day. But this horse, he just really couldn't get into it. But before that, at Goldstream going 7 furlongs in April, and optional 62, the horse went by 3 1/4 lengths and ran an absolutely terrific race. A little wide that day, but he just kept going. He likes Goldstream. His last 2 victories have come there. He won the race in April, and before that, he actually beat Mucho in the Mucho Macho Man. He actually beat, I believe it was Code of Honor that day, who just really ran a clunker. But this horse, won by a neck coming from behind. It was an all-around good effort. After that, ran a disappointing race in the Holy Bull, and an okay 4th in the Dwyer, and then very horribly in the Jim Dandy. Not a 2-turn kind of horse. He's a 1-turn 7 furlong horse. He's been training well at Belmont at 2-1. Very likely winner. If you're going to play the multi race, 4 horse Tail of Silence, I think, has a chance. His most recent races at Gulfstream have been against and Aqueduct have been against so tough horses. He's stepping way down the class ladder, back to a 1-turn 7 furlong trip, training well. 4-1, he definitely has a chance on paper. So to recount my selection for the 6 from Aqueduct, let's take the 6 horse Mijos as a top selection. I'll also give kudos to the 4 horse Tail of Silence. We'll go 6-4-2-1 in the superfecta, 6-4 in the multi race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.